Welcome to Outside the Huddle. I'm Robert Giovanetti with Coach Cliff Kingsbury. Coach, spring practice starting. We've got behind us, we get a long look at that. That's going to be, pretty soon that's going to be all gone.
It will be, yeah. We forged ahead a little bit when the dome came down.
That helped us, right?
Yeah, I think it did. We're all excited about that. It's going to be a tremendous facility and be a great asset to our program, this university.
Spring practice starting. You've got a lot of new faces on your staff. How much time have you guys spent the last couple weeks? How do you do this? Do you prepare for what's going to happen out here in addition to everyone getting to know each other and what you're trying to accomplish?
Yeah, I think so. You try to find that right balance of getting to know the players over the last couple of weeks and trying to install as much as you can. And then you never know what's going to happen out on the field. A lot of dynamics occur. And I think you learn from that. You learn together and get back in, watch the film together, and grow as a staff.
How do you prepare for spring differently than maybe you prepare when you don't have a game? So what do you personally do differently for spring football?
Personally, I try to watch as much film of other offenses that I think are doing a great job across the country, whether it be NFL or college, and see what we could possibly do differently and get as much new stuff in the spring that we can get on film, evaluate, and see if we like it moving forward.
How big of a difference will this be for Pat to go through spring not worrying about anything else besides class and football?
It'll be huge. We have some receivers with Derek Willis and Dylan Cantrell that will be in the mix this year,
right,
along with Tony Brown and Reggie Davis and Jonathan Giles and Kiki and Cam Batson. So a bunch of guys who are talented players but need more reps and need reps with Pat. So for him to have that focus, to have an off season that he's had, it's going to be tremendous, and I expect him to really improve dramatically.
Have you ever seen a player really come out in the spring that you're like, dang, where was this last fall?
Yeah, I think it happens every year. The guys get pushed into roles that maybe they weren't in the previous season. It's their time to step up. It's their time to compete, to be a starter, and a lot of guys run with that.
When you look at your defense and some new faces, what are you looking most forward to seeing out of your group this spring?
I think just the youthful excitement. It'll be a young group, but we have some parts that have been sitting here. When you talk about Andre Pipkins, Colin Hill, come from very established programs, big-time talents to slide right in and be eligible to play. And then some of the younger linebackers that made big steps last year, Devontae, Dakota, Malik Jenkins finished the year strong. I'm excited to watch those guys compete.
You've talked a little bit about Rusty Witt, strength and conditioning coach. Have you seen a change in what you've seen from these guys working out-wise coming into the spring?
I have. It's been a different pace, different tempo. He's really challenged them mentally in a lot of ways, and it's been good to see how they responded.
All right, Coach, good luck this spring. Look forward to seeing the Red Raiders out here on the practice fields. That's Coach Cliff Kingsbury. This has been Outside the Huddle.